And the best new artist is Milli Vanilli. Thank you very much.
Can you watch these images?
Yeah, like I said, it's part of the journey. And when I look at this, it's a total different planet for me. You know, I was a different person.
Yeah.
And then with time, you just grow up. You don't do the same thing that you used to do. Some of the things that are important to you that were not important to you back then are now important because you grow, you move on.
Of course.
I always say you fall, you stand back up, you move on, and you live your life.
You survived.
But I'm a public person, so people know exactly when I do something.
Yeah.
Okay, he's doing something.
They love to watch, yeah.
Yes.
I heard that you guys really lived it up when you were so young and famous. Booze,
rocked it out.
Girls, rock star lifestyle.
Amsterdam was always a wonderful experience.
That sounds wonderful. What was the craziest thing you guys did, or one of the craziest?
Oh man, I don't know if I can mention anything like that.
Yeah, it's past 11 o'clock at night. There are no kids watching. You can say everything.
I mean, it was not things crazy that we did. Crazy things were happening to us. Like,
oh, you were a victim.
Not a victim.
Of all the booze and the girls.
For example, having 15 girls lining up outside your door, that was not really necessarily something crazy. But when you're that big in the world, more crazy things happen. So I can't really get into details.
The question is, did you let them in?
Someone was, and then there's a whole process. But you know, you're young, you're stupid, you take advantage of the situation, and
you're allowed to have fun, right?
yeah, you're allowed to have fun. But sometimes, you know, we went overboard, and that's normal in that world when you live on that level. And I'm sure very few people lived the kind of life that I lived, and many of them never lived it through. I'm here to talk about it, and I'm very proud of that, and to be able to be, you know, to be sane mentally, physically, to be able to do what I do now to survive it.
Yeah.
It's very important.
This was, I think, for two young guys, a crazy dream come true, and then it turned into a terrible nightmare when the truth came out. Let's see how that looked.
On the front page, one day after it was revealed that the pop duo Milli Vanilli didn't sing on their hit album, few in the music industry are surprised.
So we give this Grammy back now. Red Howell and Sean Davis are the real singers, and I think they should get this Grammy. We finished this game.
Can they sing?
Well, they just proved their point. For my opinion, if you really want to know, no, they can't.
This must have been extremely difficult for both of you. Your partner, Rob, at the time.
It was very difficult because, you know, it was sad because all the fair-weathered friend left us, the record company left us, but in fact we were in front and we took the blame for everyone, but there was a machine behind, there was staff, there were professional people working the record with radio stations.
Of course, but people only know the faces.
But back then there were only a few media outlets, so we didn't have a voice. Today with social media, you have your own voice. You can come out and say, look, this is what really happened.
Yeah. Your partner, Rob, took it even harder, I could say.
Yeah.
And eventually he committed suicide. And you described his death.
Well, he tried once, and it was a cry for help. And then the second time was abuse. Too much drugs eventually will take you down.
Destroy you. Yeah.
But he was sad. He died of a broken heart, I said.
You said that losing him or his death felt like losing a limb.
Losing a family member, someone you love, it's like losing a part of you, a limb. Definitely, it was. I never felt the same after that, and it was a person that walked in my shoes and knew what it felt like. So it was
the
very
only other
difficult
person actually who knew what it felt like.
Exactly.
The producer behind Milli Vanilli, the evil genius, I guess we could call him, Frank Farian, the producer. He created you guys. This was his idea. He signed you, two young, naive boys, signed you, made you perform, didn't let you sing the whole time. And then eventually he told the whole world the truth about
How
you.
ironic.
How ironic. And then he continued with the actual singers who were your voices and called it the real Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
This is epic betrayal.
But you know, he played everyone against each other, and we never saw each other. So the other guys were given an opportunity. Oh, now we can go in front. But at first, he played them. He didn't tell them what was going to happen.
So the two actual singers, the people
they didn't know at first. And when I talked to, because I work with John Davis, we have a project called Face Me's Voice. We just performed at New Year's Eve on ZDF at the Brandenburg Gates in front of 800,000 people, I think.
Wow.
And it was great. We played Girl Noise Through and Someday, our new song. But what he did, he played them. He played all of us. He manipulated everyone. And then when the chance for them came to perform, of course they took it. I can't blame them for that, you know. But he was definitely playing everyone.
Yeah. This is kind of a crazy path that has led up to this moment that KFC now calls you and asks you to star in their commercial.
To sing about 100% real chicken.
Because in your own words, being real is the essence of life.
Yeah,
just
I believe
like the
that.
chicken and KFC
Because look at my
products.
journey. You know, you like I said, you fall, you stand back up, you make mistakes, you learn from your lessons. And being real, being you is really the essence of
I know, but chicken?
Life. Oh, but chicken, look at that. They had a campaign that they started. It's about what's real and what's not. And I believe that I'm qualified for that. So when we came together, it was a no-brainer, right?
You're a professional on that subject.
Us coming together made sense. And then the concept was really cool because I was able to tell my story in my own voice, but you can read between the lines. Be real, be yourself, and you will excel to who you are.
Shall we have a look?
Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, why not? I was always a performer as a kid. It was just in me. Loved it. I was born to do this. I know what it means to be myself now. And this is why I want people to hear me sing. For real. All right, man, let's do this. Chicken 1, 2, chicken 1, 2. Okay. Be real and enjoy 100% real chicken.
It's your real voice. It's so good to hear it. And you mentioned it also because you said that now you've performed together with John Davis, the guy who was your voice at the time.
That's right. We have a great bond.
You have a great bond. And the fact that it's called, it's face meets voice. I love it.
It's perfect.
I think you can be amused about this crazy life you've been leading.
Listen, I'm all smiles because, you know, I live a very positive life. And you have to have a certain humor about life. And I'm strong, I'm feeling great, I'm happy, and I still do what I love. And you haven't seen nothing yet. There's a lot more coming. Face meets voice. There's also Fab Morvan, the solo artist. I paint, I'm an artist.
I love when
fashion.
someone says that.
So, you know,
ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Besides